Welcome seekers of the truth to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a most supreme horoscope for the general collective with accents on love and career for the week that is between April 20th to the 27th of this year of 2026. With that said, collective, let's get into your horoscope. So collective, there's a noticeable shift in the air as this period begins. A transition from raw, fast-moving energy into something more grounded, more deliberate, and ultimately more strategic. At the start of the week, the sky is still carrying strong Aries momentum. Mercury, Mars, and Saturn are all tightly aligned, creating a very specific kind of pressure. The kind that pushes decisions forward quickly but does not allow mistakes to go unnoticed. Actions taken here tend to produce immediate consequences. There's speed but also accountability. And so, what we see in this cycle is a collective push to act, to initiate, to move, to respond, but with a clear requirement. Those actions must be structured. Anything impulsive, anything reactive, anything not thought through tends to meet resistance just as quickly as it begins. As we move forward, the sun settles into Taurus, and the entire energetic tone begins to stabilize. The urgency of Aries starts to give way to a more measured focus, one centered on resources, value, and sustainability. This is where things begin to shift in a meaningful way. In terms of career and material direction, this is not about chasing new opportunities recklessly. It is about identifying what already has value and building it, strengthening it, turning it into something consistent. There's a clear advantage now in working with what is already established rather than constantly restarting. And while that stabilization is happening, another important shift unfolds. Venus begins transitioning from Taurus into Gemini. This changes the emotional and relational landscape. At first, there's a desire for stability, for loyalty, for something tangible and grounded in love. But as the days progress rather, that tone becomes lighter, more curious, more mentally driven. Conversations matter now. Variety becomes appealing. What once felt secure may begin to feel insufficient or simply less engaging. This is not necessarily instability, it is a change in frequency. And so, in relationships, the key becomes awareness. Not every shift in feeling is a signal to act. Sometimes it is simply a reflection of changing planetary influence. Maintaining clarity becomes essential. At the same time, a much larger shift is quietly taking place in the background. Uranus is completing its final degree in Taurus and preparing to fully enter Gemini. This is significant. The long-standing disruptions tied to material systems, money structures, and stability begin to give way to something new, a focus on information, communication, and adaptability. The advantage begins to move toward those who can think quickly, communicate efficiently and effectively, and adapt to changing environments. This is especially relevant for career direction. The emphasis is no longer just on what you have, but on how you think, how you connect, and how you transmit value. Now, alongside all of this, Jupiter in Cancer continues to expand emotional awareness, but not without tension. Rather, there's a subtle friction between emotional needs and the faster, decisive energy of Aries. This can lead to moments where decisions are made based on feeling rather than strategy, acting out of comfort, protection, or emotional reaction can create overextension. So let me say that again. Acting out of comfort, protection, or emotional reaction can create overextension. So the discipline here is clear. Feel everything, but act with precision. Finally, the moon moves through Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and into Virgo over the course of this period, acting as a kind of timing mechanism. Information comes first, then emotion rises, then comes expression, visibility, assertion, and finally refinement, correction, adjustment, and analysis. By the end of the cycle, there is a clearer understanding of what works and what needs to be improved. So that's what I had for you today, collective. I hope you enjoyed it. I surely made it for you to enjoy. And if you did, please like this video or comment this video or share this video or subscribe to our channel so you get first dibs on future uploads. And of course, that would help me very much grow the supreme channel of ours in case you wanted to help me do that. Now, I feel like I should let you know about the services of magical services because, for instance, this horoscope here was an all-sign horoscope. It applies, in fact, de facto to the global collective. It is not like a tarot or sign reading, for instance, where it might just apply to someone in the audience, but not everyone in the audience. A collective reading of astrology actually applies to everyone. But um, these planets that are moving, these astral bodies that are moving, like how do they affect you personally in your personal life, personally and only personally in relation to you personally? You know, those are where personal charts come in. And I offer personal charts of all kinds, useful for all aspects of life. Natal charts can be done to see why you are the way you are. Sinister charts can be done to see the energy between you and someone else, see how you impact one another, or if you're compatible or not, and or just how to be more tactical and strategic in your approach to that relationship as to make it endure, for instance. And composite readings can be done to see the actual energy of a relationship created between you and someone else as if it were an entity of its own. Once again, so you can be more strategic and tactical in your approach to that relationship as to make it endure or get the most out of it. Um, or suppose you had a very special date or a very special appointment or a very special event in past, present, and future, and you wanted to know about the astral body's alignment to you personally in regards to that event. A chart could be done for that. Once again, so you can be more tactical and strategic in your approach to the event as to get the most out of it, or perhaps understand if it's even a good idea to attend the event, or when's the best time for the event, whether you're setting it or someone else is setting it. Um, and tactical and strategic questions of the like. Um, and also, having been initiated into magic since the age of 10 in West Africa, I have more than 3 decades of magical practice behind me. So I have various spells in regards to various aspects of life, if not all aspects of life. So if you feel like your life could use magical boost, please do let me know about it, and we'll see how we can make it happen. My email is in the About section below. You can befriend me on my Facebook channel, which has the same exact name as this one, Magical Services. And then we can share direct messages if that is more your style. Now, with all that said, I also suggest that you watch the other videos that I put up, because I got all kinds of videos always that I'm putting up. Divination videos, long sign ones and sign specific ones, horoscope videos, long sign, all sign ones and sign specific ones, long formats and shorts, all kinds, and whatever else you want to see. So please do let me know about it. And I mean, if you feel compelled, if you've made it this far and you're listening to me and you feel compelled to test something out, how about we test out a horoscope about, especially about your city? Comment your city down below, and I'll do a horoscope about it. So, yeah. For instance, you know what I mean, engage the channel. Let's make it grow together. But anyhow, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for being here, collective. And until the next time, blessings.